5 ways black folks mess up black businesses. And lastly, I think we're going to have Michael Colyar on the show. I think.
So,
Right. So you're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. I got my lovely co-host, Angelica Jelly Woods, in the building. Angelica,
lovely.
She's been hangry.
That food was so good.
DJ Kojak in the building. DJ Kojak, scratch it up for a time. We got a special guest.
Bam, bam.
Hey, Michael, you did hear that scratch, didn't you?
I heard the scratch. It was very loud.
Michael Colyar in the building.
All the way back. I've seen some scratching in my day.
Hey, Mike, we've been asking this question. And first of all, thank you for being here. You're amazing.
Thank y'all for having
man.
me.
Thank you.
Ignore the chicken.
Thank you. Look, the chicken is in the bed. Right, he's been choking that chicken ever since I met him, right? Look.
Not supposed to choke another fella's chicken.
Mike, we've been asking this question, man. 5 things that black folks do to mess up black businesses. Man, give me one.
Show up? No. Well, be late. First of all, you know, don't make me go into today's story. Be late. Black people love late. Black people they get up like 15 minutes early so they can get to work 10 minutes late. That's their shit.
Right.
We love the white man can take everything from the black man, but you can't have late. We
own that shit. Right.
We own late. So that's one of the things. I have the wrong attitude at work. You know, like you don't want to be there. You pissed off.
Man,
it's the worst. Customer service is the worst shit in the world nowadays. Man. It's hard. It's like don't nobody want to work anymore. They play like they young folks that show up. They just show up for a check. Yeah. You could hire a teenager to sleep. Yeah. And that motherfucker will wake up and go home. He'll quit. He'll wake up and quit. I quit this shit. Man. Slept too hard.
The entire.
I would say not actually doing the work up to standard. Yeah. If you know what the thing is you claim you're going to do, you have to do it with excellence. So don't do it at all, because that's one way you lose the business. And let me see, that was 3. I was at 3 or 4.
You can keep going.
Yeah, that was 4.
You can do whatever you want to do.
4 is if you don't come to work butt naked with an attitude.
Damn.
You just leave the attitude at home. Yeah. I don't know. That's Phil. What else? What y'all?
I mean, we've been saying the same thing, you know, but we also talk about the business itself, you know, and the customer that come up, right? Do we hold black businesses to a higher standard than we do the white businesses?
I think we often do.
Yeah. Is it warranted?
They get a white man chance again and again and again. If brother mess up one time, you ain't never going there again. You tell everybody don't go.
Send the reviews and
it's terrible. Everything. We should stop that though.
We should. Michael Colyar.
Like another thing, we don't talk to each other. Remember black people used to speak when they walk past each other, especially if you walk past your elder on the street, you wouldn't speak. Now you better not say that. You better not say shit. Who you talking to?
Right.
They don't touch. We don't touch anymore. You can dance, but don't touch me. Yeah. Fuck it. Okay, so it's those. Okay, so welcome to the show,
man. Now, you know, because I know you. First of all, Michael Colyar is at Chuckles tonight.
Come on, somebody.
Saturday night. Saturday
all right,
night.
2 shows tonight,
Sunday.
2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. 5 opportunities to miss me. Bring your mom and them.
Bring your mom and them. 5 opportunities to miss them. So look, black folks, don't cause the black business not to thrive because you don't show up.
Yeah, that showing up is important. Matter of fact, in life, 90% of success is showing up, bro.
Yeah.
They're showing up. You'll figure out the other 10%, but just get there. You'll be shocked how many people can't get there.
Right.
You know, as you know.
And that's where the blessings are, right?
Well, the blessings
when
are
you
being
show
on time, and also it's about details.
Yes, sir.
It's about paying attention to details. You don't want the little things to slip through and mess up everything. So you just want to pay attention to stuff. You know?
Yeah. Michael, Mr. Brother Colyar, take us from the beginning. You know, where it started for you.
First, there was God.
In the beginning, it was
there
God.
was light.
Right.
And there was the word.
Right.
Then they created them niggas and they tore everything else up.
That sounds about right.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
So from where? What are you talking about? What I do?
yeah.
I do comedy. I'm an actor, motivational speaker, a children's book author, and a barbecueologist. And essentially,
hold on,
I'm from Chicago. Oh, you don't know about no
Memphis,
barbecue.
now. You in Memphis, bro.
Ooh, I don't know about Memphis barbecue. I love me some Memphis.
We defend barbecue now.
Yeah, but y'all messed it up too when y'all put that damn yellow barbecue sauce.
That's not us. That's North Carolina. That's North Carolina. That's not us.
I went to. Don't y'all have Germantown here?
That's touristy shit. That's where you went wrong.
They said they put vinegar in it.
No, that's where you messed up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, then we in good shape. Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Straighten that up. You know where the bad customer service is.
Yeah,
But the barbecue sauce is delicious.
Yes.
The service is terrible.
Right.
You might not get it till tomorrow, and they're gonna cuss at your ass. But when you get it, it's gonna be delicious.
Wow.
Come on, somebody.
Right,
Somebody
right.
give me some bread so I can. So let me see. I started as a comedian actor in Chicago about 1,000 years ago, and then in '86 I started doing street performance in Chicago, and I was pretty damn good. And then winter came, and wasn't nobody trying to hear no jokes in December on State Street. So I packed up everything that would fit in my car. At the time I had a 1967 Buick LeSabre, and I sold everything else, and I drove to California where I thought it was warm all year round.
Right.
Now I get cold there too. It get cold there, but I went there to do comedy. I found Venice Beach, where I ended up doing comedy for 9 years. From 1986 to 95, I did 5 one-hour shows every Saturday and Sunday. I know you would have been tired, this chicken. And so I would do those shows. I tell jokes. I pass my hat, and it was a great 9-year run, man.
That's
in
amazing.
that period of time, did a lot of movies, sitcoms, and a lot of comedy shows. And we did Def Jams. I was on the very first Def Jam. Bernie Mac got me on that. Thank you for Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac made us all. Bernie Mac was a hell of a man. Yeah. Bernie Mac was a black man. See, black men are rare. Niggas.
Oh Lord, now you
Niggas everywhere. You can open the glove compartment of your car and 4 niggas will fall out. But black men who have integrity for their family, for their God, for their community, very rare indeed. Bernie Mac was that guy. Bernie Mac was a real man. And so he got me on Def Jam, and then I co-created Comic View. Actually, I brought the idea.
Well, I didn't know that. Co-created
They
Comic
don't want
View.
nobody to know that. So anyway, but I ain't mad at Comic View because Bob Johnson, who created BT, is my friend. So I ain't trying to say nothing out of school, but he will tell you, him and Jeff Lee will tell you, I brought the idea for Comic View. But anyway, we just do comedy. I do comedy, and I got to Venice. I did real good. I started doing films and television, and next thing you know, these big shows like Def Jam and stuff, let the whole world see you. So that opened doors so I could work a bunch of other places. But essentially, I'm an actor. But I do comedy because they pay you right now.
Right.
And acting, shit, you can starve to death. It's feast or famine. 70% of actors have to have a second job to even make it, But with comedy, between comedy and acting, I'm working all the time. And so we're going back to Venice Beach, where I started, which is my legacy. And we're going May 17th. We're doing a 1 hour and a half concert called The King of Venice Beach. I'm going to build a stage looks like a king's crown. I'm going to stand in the middle of it, do an hour and a half, and whatever happen. We ain't stopping no cameras. It's outside. Somebody pulls something, I'm going to tear their ass up. And we're going to keep on filming it. It's going to be excellent. It'll also be able to help a lot of homeless people. That day, we're giving out these bags for homeless people. 1,986 bags to commemorate the year I started. And if there's not enough people on Venice Beach that's homeless, then we're going downtown. And we'll give the people, they laying on the ground everywhere. Another 100,000 people on the ground outside, in which I can never wrap my head around that. I can't wrap my head around the ideal that a world that's full of food has so many hungry people. And it's because a handful of people are manipulating it so they can keep all the money. And they don't give a damn if you starve to death or not, but please pay before you die. Okay.
So you're taking it back to your roots, though. You're taking it back to your beginnings, right?
Well, my beginnings as far as what? Comedy. But my beginnings is still
Chicago, right?
Right. But Venice has been, and LA has been my home forever. I only lived in Chicago till I was 28. I'm 67 now. So the rest of the time I spent in LA and around the world, but nowhere's like LA. LA to me is the greatest city in the whole wide world. I've been every place. Barcelona, the Vatican, you could do anything you want in LA. If you can't do what you want to do in LA, fuck it, give it up. You can't do it. Do some other shit. The climate, the attitude, everything. So I went there and started working. And so now, I'm starting to find myself, because when I went to Venice Beach, I went out there to be a millionaire. But when I got out there, I realized the world wasn't about me. It's about me finding my brother. And until I find you, I haven't found myself. But once I embrace you, then I'm back home. So instead of trying to be a millionaire, I'm attempting to be a billionaire of being. I want to be the greatest human being I can be. So instead of trying to make a living, I live my making. And my making shall make my living.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
So I'm just trying to unfold into my greatest self. I'm trying to get closer and closer to God. I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior just 29 days ago. And but I've always been a man of God. But to be able to enunciate it and to speak directly to God like that, I mean, we ain't just dating. We have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is real for me. And my life was already all the way perfect, and then my queen walked in 19 months ago.
Before you get to your queen, if you don't mind, before you get to your queen, because I know we're gonna go to your queen.
My queen.
We're gonna go to your queen.
Hello.
But look, I don't want you to walk past. I don't want you to walk past. Where 29 days ago. Right, you said 29.
Oh, it's pretty magical. It's wonderful story, isn't it?
Yeah. How did you get there?
Well, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. at my home in California. And it's, I've always been a man of God, but I'm not as keen as defining him as so many people are.
Right,
So I study everything: the Yishing, the Talmud, the Quran, the Bible, all forms of higher modalities, of ideologies, of spirituality. I just think there's a million different paths to the one, but at the end of the day, there's just one God, one indwelling spirit that loves us all unconditionally. But anyway, I know that when I've been in trouble or frightened, I've never screamed out, "Oh, Allah save me." I never said Buddha saved me. And I've read all of their things as well. But every time I'm in trouble, I scream, Jesus saved me. And every single solitary time he has. In fact, Jesus has saved my crooked and narrow ass more times than Van Kim's got pork and beans. So when I woke up 4:30, I felt it. I didn't think about it. It wasn't a conscious thing. It was the essence of who I am. Yeah. And I said to God that I accept you, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. I'd never said those words before. And so I felt different. Yeah. Felt kind of different. So I called my wife at our home down in Winston-Salem, where she owns the #1 soul food restaurant named after her.
Send a shout out to her.
Hey, Sonia, I love you.
Yeah, right.
She'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to do something to her. She is the very best. She changed everything in my life, changed my DNA. The physical, spiritual, and intellectual DNA of me has changed. I'm not even the same person. I can walk on water and fly through the air now because of her. No fear.
Man, that warms angelic up.
I do.
Now I'm manifesting like crazy. I could think I want something, somebody knock on the door and give it to me because I've completely aligned myself because of this goddess, this queen, this woman is everything. She gives my heart something extra to throb about. That's the great Sonia. Sonia.
What's the age difference? Because we was talking about Aoki Simmons and her with the old
her man with the 60s.
Yeah, right. What's the age difference with you and Sonia?
It's about 12 year difference.
About
She's
12 years
55.
Okay.
But I'm still fucking like a teenager. My wife says that means hard and out of control, but that's not what I mean. But yeah, she's amazing in every possible way. She's sweet, she's funny, she's smart. And this is the first woman I've ever had that's got all her own shit. Okay. She got her own money, her own car, her own business. So she's with me because she want to be with me. Right. I don't think I've been with one woman that I haven't taken care of mostly completely. But to have someone who have all their own stuff, that's pretty damn good.
That's damn good, bro.
And, the constant message is who you're connected to matters. I always tell people that too.
Yeah.
Who
exactly.
She tells me that all.
It means everything.
They don't listen to me, so maybe they'll listen to you.
Well, it also determines who you are.
Yes,
who you hanging out with determines who you are.
Do you think having who you have kids would determine who you are too?
I would certainly hope so.
Okay, now we're going to go down
I
the
would
rabbit hole.
hope that y'all not.
Look, Kojak scratched his beard. Okay, I went left. Sorry, Parkinson. I went left.
You ain't let nobody stick it in you that you're not close enough to know their business.
But that's happening more times than not, though. Right.
Yeah, they do
it happens more times than not, though. Am I correct?
They be hiding and creeping.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Yeah, so life, really is here for us to live and to love. And we woke up, man.
Man,
we already won.
Second chance.
You know how many people went to sleep last night who had plans for this afternoon who ain't here no more?
Man.
So every breath we take is a blessing. And then I have friends dying, younger than me, just dropping dead. Some for medical reasons, some for no reason at all. Just die. That's the thing about death. It's always a surprise. You ain't see that shit coming. So I would urge people to live your life fully, man. Live it full out. Find out what you love. Find out what you are. And do it and be it.
Yeah, man.
And when you do that, you're going to be happier. And in the scheme of things, you're talking about eternity. Human life is quick.
It is.
You get between 70 and 100 if you're lucky.
Right.
In Chicago, if you make it to 18, you're doing good. You know. So it's precious, and we should treat it such. That's why I wasn't coming up in this building. When I got closer to the building,
hey, don't start no shit now. Don't start no shit now.
Dungeon, ain't no windows. I was like,
hey, you in the capital of Memphis,
this kind of
right?
place I would have if I wanted to kidnap and torture. I would have them down the
Lee
basement.
Harris, same thing. Remember Lee Harris?
Yeah,
Somebody help me, please.
You can't even break out of here if you in trouble.
Oh, no,
You
blood
better
in,
be able
blood
to
out,
fight
baby.
because you cornered up in here.
Blood in, blood out, baby.
Blood in, blood out.
Oh my God.
But to be in a room with so many wonderful people is a beautiful thing indeed.
Man, you know, I spent 3 hours with you now.
Yeah.
And man, and you notice I was real quiet at lunch today, right?
You were.
I was, because I just want to
were.
sit back and listen.
You should have been blocking all them damn people.
Hey, man,
Coming over.
hey, they love you. They love you, man.
Every
They love you.
second I
Miss
couldn't
Girlish.
eat, I couldn't talk.
That's annoying.
It could
Well,
really
it can
be.
be.
It could be if you're
Yeah.
trying to do something.
You try
Yeah,
to eat,
yeah.
If you ain't trying to do something, I try to indulge everyone.
Yeah.
You know, the fans are the reason that we're here.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the reason that I can live like I live, and I live pretty nicely. And I'm not wealthy or even rich, except in spirit and soul and heart, you know. But I live pretty comfortably.
But
Ain't
they
got
love
no
you, though.
complaints.
They love you.
Well, it's important that I love me.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what's really
yeah,
important.
yeah.
If they love me, that's a bonus. It's very nice.
But it was it was warm.
But
though.
if you don't love you,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that other shit don't mean nothing.
you're right
Other
about that.
people saying they love you don't mean nothing. And most of them are pretending.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't even proud for you. They just surprised your ass still here.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so as you
Yeah.
become a little older, you want to close that circle of friends. And so you have real friends. A handful of real friends is better than a whole bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Let me just put it like that.
Yeah.
So if you could surround yourself, 7 to 10 people max. Don't let nobody else in the circle. You be kind to everybody,
Right.
but don't let them in things that you trust and things you believe in. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people are mad at you just because you're you.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people like, who the fuck
Right.
do you think you are to be somebody
Right.
when I ain't shit? You know, and they think like that, right?
They saying that right now on the podcast. Who they think they are? My God, on the show.
You authority. You have authority on nothing but crack, which I am. But that's
He
not
said,
what's
which I am.
important. I am.
Right.
And
But Michael,
Christ-
give me one of the most important life lessons in your 67 years.
Don't smoke crack.
Oh, there you go. Hey, there it is.
Put that.
Yeah.
Crack and whack. Yeah, I would. If for young people who haven't started yet, don't indulge in drugs of any kind. You know, although I don't consider weed drugs.
Right.
It's medical, it's medicinal, it's healing, but no drugs. I mean, I don't care if somebody say they're your friend, they try to get you to do a chemical drug, they're not your friend for real.
Yeah.
They're not their friend. They're in danger and they're in trouble, and they want somebody to go along with their bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't do it, man. You know, I remember one day I had this piece of glass, and I said, I wonder what happened. It was hot glass. I wonder what happened if I dropped this rock on there. You know, 23 years later, I was trying to come up out that addiction. So I'm saying, you only going to do it because you only hit that rock once, and then after that, it hits you. You smoke it one time, then it smokes you. You spend the rest of your life trying to find that one hit. And I found that one hit. Her name is Sonia. She's a one hitter. Quitter.
Sonya make that salmon, though, right?
That salmon croquette. She
Man,
a
that man
beast.
been screaming about this salmon croquette.
My chicken is
Look,
glad.
that's a
'cause it's
different
not
emotion from the chicken.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Got a
yeah,
different tone
man.
every time.
Right.
And I mean, it's just like we should just open our eyes. People like to use the word woke, but now people want to be mad because you use the word woke. People find stuff to get mad about every day.
Yeah.
People want to be trying to cancel people. Can't nobody cancel nobody. You can quit, but can't nobody cancel you. Somebody can cancel you. That means you've given them power
Come on.
over you. People can't take your power. You only give them that shit. So I mean, people could tell you no. But that don't mean you can't do it. That doesn't mean you can't do it with they bitch ass. Just going over there.
Right.
Somebody right down the street doing the same shit. Just go over there. You know, but people try to hypnotize you and mesmerize you into thinking that their shit is the only shit. No one is the only shit. There's too many avenues. There's too many ways, you know, to get to what you want. And see, the universe is always conspiring for your good. It's always trying to figure out ways to help you get what you want. But our job is to set our intentions. Some people always like, you know, I would have been the Lord for forgiveness. God don't need your ass to beg him for forgiveness or anything else. Well, forgive you for what? What do you think you could possibly do that the Lord didn't know you was going to do 1,000 years before he created you? Forgive him, but he's already all done on the forgiveness. You was forgiven before you even did that corny shit. Because he knew it was coming. He saw that coming. He come goofy. Let me just try to get him out of it alive. If we can do that, that'll be good, you know. I remember once I was going to buy some crack. And it was like 3 a.m. I went to a dark back street in the neighborhood. It was really dark. And everybody was lurking behind trees and shadowy building and shit. It was all dark. So I walk up to this brother. I'd gotten packages from him before. And I walked up and he went in his pocket to get the dope. I thought he was going to get a gun. So I played like I had a gun. And this motherfucker had a gun for real. Surprise! Man, what the fuck you doing? I said, oh, dude, I was just scared, man. He said, motherfucker, get your bitch ass out of here. So I ended up leaving. I didn't get the dope. It was fucked up.
You wasn't even built for it. You wasn't even built for it.
You know, I wasn't built for it.
You wasn't built for it. Right. Michael, let me ask you this.
Grab a backwood and roll up. Grab your cup and let pour up. They didn't want us round it first, but now they act like they know what. Hate, but they show love. Yeah, we show out when we show up. I don't even do the liquor. That shit might make me throw up. But we turned up. This the after party. Shit grabbing on my body. White girl got a bottle in the club. And that going all it. Turned up in a wreck the party. We just brought out everybody. No, we got our have some fun. We at the after party.
Hey, this is Memphis Mayor Paul Young, and you are watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Let me ask you this. So this, I don't know if it's newfound, you know, and you know, but this, all the comedians are gangster now.
I don't know anything about it.
Right. Okay. Because you know, you got people bashing with each other. This and you know, just has it always been? I'm not in the comedic world, and neither are they. But has it always been, you know, this tough? With you know, you got, you know, folks speaking on this person. And
I've never even seen nothing like this. It's a whole new climate, you know, of people. I call it rich people problems.
Okay.
You know, you got millionaires on the air complaining about other millionaires. Partner, I don't even need to be a millionaire. If I could just be 100,000-aire, I'm gonna be out shopping and shit. I ain't got no time to sit around complaining about other people. Plus, the way God treats me, you can't beat a complaint out of me. You can't do it because I'm too busy saying thank you.
Right.
And God just, I don't know what it is, but before I could finish thanking God for one thing, He give me something else. God is so good to me. Sometimes I don't think He realizes me. So don't say nothing.
Right.
Don't say nothing. Fuck it up. Don't say nothing. So so you know, I'm just very, very blessed. I have a great queen who's everything. She's everything, and I can't even talk to her without lowering my voice. I can't talk to her or about her without talking softly. I don't even talk loud when I talk about her. She's just a bad motherfucker, and she fucks me so good. Let me tell you something. So good. She makes me miss my young dick.
Damn.
Remember the young dick? So remember the young dick? The young dick was in the neighborhood.
Right.
Now my shit be like, yo, I fucks with you, but I'm gonna need a nap. You know, it's a whole different thing. She's just amazing in every way. And she's creative and she's driven. And you know I was in love with her like the first month that we were together because I called everybody who thought they was fucking with me.
Right.
So don't call me no more.
Cut 'em
you
off.
gonna let lose that number. You don't need none of them more. No, throw that shit out because don't call here. I'm done. I'm out. You know, and she's just a magical person. My life was already pretty good, but it's beyond excellent. I have achieved a level of joy that I did not know was attainable.
That's excellent. That's incredible. Give him a round of applause for that.
Give God a round of applause.
No, let Michael have that shit. But look,
I know
I've been, but
But me and her been married twice. We already had to practice.
Right, I've been there 2 times too.
Yeah,
so
we got married. We got divorced. We didn't think we were doing it again. We wasn't thinking. I wasn't even getting in no more relationships after that.
And that's when it happens, right?
I said, I'm gonna be fucking, but I ain't getting no relationship.
Right.
And then the right person walked up. But like I said before, I didn't find her until I stopped looking.
Right. But you know what, man? As good as you talk about Sonya, man, we all love Sonya. So, man, you're going to have to beat us all off with sticks.
I know my family said that.
Because your time is short.
I got to tell you, I took her home, and my family said, look, even if this don't work out with y'all, we keeping her.
Right.
What's your question, sir?
That's good. Yeah, because I know you got a show that you got coming up here at Chuckles in a little bit
today.
And so I want to make sure you get an opportunity to talk about your books, man, and talk about your other creative side.
It's a lot of stuff, y'all.
And you got a lot going on, man.
I need an hour for the full interview.
Right. You make sure you send us them links. We're gonna put them links up too.
Because I want to get
So, all right, let's start with Venice. So, Venice Beach, as you know, I did Venice Beach for 9 years. So now we're going to commemorate it with a 1-hour concert called The King of Venice Beach. But we still need help. We're still about 18,000 short. That's not going to stop me from finishing. Right. I'm scared, but never let fear stop me. I make it, let it teach me. Okay. Because everything is either a lesson or a blessing. And usually, if you look at it right, it's both. But you got to eliminate all fear from your life. If you got God in your life, you can't be scared of anything. Or nothing. You just look at going in there. And because a lot of times you can't find out if you don't go in. If you don't go in, you can't find out. And God is like so fly and cool, and he really wants you to have what you want to have. But the thing is, here's the thing, you must set your intention.
Come on.
Because the universe ain't doing judgment or guessing, and everything you say is a prayer. Everything. Yeah. That's why you want to be careful what you say to people and about people, because the prayer still goes out anyway, and the universe doesn't do judgment. The universe responds to your vibration.
Right.
So whatever you're vibrating is what the universe will bring you. So that's why you really want to know how heavy a negative thought is. If you just know how heavy a negative thought is, you never even have one of them motherfuckers. Like,
you're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Come on.
I don't have bad days. Some people say, everybody have bad days. Sometimes, not me, motherfucker. I don't have no bad days. Now, some days things don't work out exactly as I want them to, but that still doesn't make the day bad. The day was great because God still let me live through it and survive it and learn from it and thrive from it and continue to thank him and celebrate him because he let me live through it and learn from it and thrive from it. So I don't have no motherfucking bad days. Some days don't work out like I want to, but at the end of the day, I sleep very well. I'm in love with a goddess who loves me so much that it humbles me. And I could quit everything I'm doing to be with her. Everything. I could just fucking wait tables at her restaurant and be fucking thrilled and tickle pink, because she's just she's everything. Okay, so we have a book. I've written 4 books, but this is my latest. It's a children's book called Little Bobby White, and I call it Little Bobby White, but I make sure the kids are black. Anyway, because it's not about the color, it's about the children, and it's about the lesson. And so this story is about a kid who always wins because he always chooses to do the right thing. We're not teaching a lesson to our kids about being good for goodness sake anymore. We're not teaching them shit. We give them a device and we sit them in the corner, and then 4 years later we don't understand why they get drugs in the house and guns, and why they fucking the brother next door, and why they can't show up for school and can't learn shit and want to cuss everybody out. And whoever's telling these kids that wearing your pants off your ass is cool, they a motherfucking lie. They lying to you. They tricking you. You a sucker. That shit looks stupid as fuck. And y'all don't even have no cute drawers. I can almost see it if you had some Louis Vuitton drawers or some shit, raggedy ass, bloomer, baggy ass bullshit. You know what? I'm gonna start Wear the Belt initiative.
Hey man, please start.
You being in politics, you'll understand this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy up all the belts. I'm gonna go to thrift stores and I'm gonna buy all the belts, 25 cents, 50 cents, right? I'm gonna drape them over my arm, and I'm gonna get a 9mm, and I'm gonna walk through the neighborhood. If your pants hanging off your ass, I'm gonna offer you a belt. If you say yes, I'm gonna give you one right on. If not, pow, pow, 2 shots in the forehead. If I take out about 4, 5 motherfucking shit, shoot them in the ass. Damn right. Right. After a couple shots in the ass, shit, brother be wearing they belt up to their nipples, So, no, but it's just terrible because we don't teach our children anymore, And you can look at people and tell whether they had parents or not. You can look at people and say, oh, that motherfucker ain't had no parents. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because people don't say yes, sir, or no, sir, or yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am. And I'm still saying it to my elders. I was trying to buy a lunch for the elder today. And I didn't realize that her husband was with her. I didn't want to buy no damn two. No, I'm just joking. I didn't mind buying two. I'm rich, bitch. Anyway, so I bought the meal, and then later come to find out he's the bishop. And she walked him over because the bishop wanted to meet me and pray with me, you know. Yeah. But you don't ever know what you're giving. But see, life is all, first of all, it's about karma. What goes around comes around. But when you elevate yourself, it stops being about karma and it becomes about spiral. So it's not about just going in a circle, but as you go in that circle, you should rise up. You should lift and lift and lift. And you should learn and unfold into your greater self and get to a level of things that you don't even think about lower shit. You don't think about shit. You don't think about shit like lack, like what you can't have, because that's not true anyway. It's a motherfucking lie. If you have God, you can have everything. Everything. Yeah. And you can have it when you want it. But how much do you believe? You know, if you believe enough, you can walk on water. That's about the time the truck driver gave Jesus Christ a lift in his 18-wheeler. This true story. It's true story. Okay, well, first of all, the truck driver gave the guy a lift. He didn't know Jesus. How the fuck he don't know that? He thought it was a hippie, a homeless fella. Guy standing alongside the road. He got a blanket like for a robe. It's tied up with a rope. You know, he got on sandals, long hair. He figured a homeless dude. So he give him a lift. They driving. So he offered Jesus a cheeseburger. Jesus said, yeah, I'll take a cheeseburger. And I said, look, I got 2 Coca-Colas, can't drink but one. He said, man, Jesus said, man, go on, give me that Coca-Cola. So when they got through eating, truck driver said, man, why don't you pop up in that glove compartment? So Jesus pop up in the glove compartment. Big old blunt in there with a lighter. So truck driver said, man, go on, fat it up. Jesus like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Truck driver like, man, fat the thing up. You know, Jesus Christ. Don't want to be inhospitable. Okay. So he liked the blunt, right?
Man, hit it, huh?
Yeah, for a minute. Blew it out. He turns to the truck driver. He said, you know, I should probably tell you. I'm Jesus Christ. Truck driver said, good shit, huh?
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
We're supposed to keep working towards unfolding into our greatest self. To keep going layer after layer and getting better and better and finding more and more light in our soul and sharing it as we go. We ain't supposed to hoard it and keep it for ourselves. As we go, we have to lift other people and help other people every place we go. You shouldn't go a week without helping 3, 4, 5 people.
Come on, man.
You see people laid on the ground and you gonna drive by in your nice ass car, give them $3. It don't mean shit to you, but $3 to someone who's homeless?
Yes.
Dude, that's a miracle. Yes, and then some people want to do judgment. You know, he just gonna smoke it. He gonna drink it. That ain't none of your motherfucking business. Your business is to find your brother that needs you and to serve him. You know, and you never know who you're serving.
You never know how you're going to change their life.
You don't know. You don't know. And so I try to always help people. And I think that's why God's helped me a lot. Like I say, we don't even have the rest of the money for this show. This show is going down in 34 days.
It'll be done.
Oh, that money's coming.
Worth a fuck. I'm more tickled than anything. I'm more challenged. I'm watching people who claim to be my friends who you can literally hit a buttocks slam shut. Pow! Sound like somebody shot a pistol when you ask a favor, you know? And it's weird because it's my people.
It's funny, we were talking about that earlier.
It's my people, because white folks want to do something, they put it out there.
Man.
Motherfucker, sure. Fucking Trump could fuck a midget, get arrested, and they'll raise $3 million for him on fucking GoFundMe in 2 days.
Right.
Black people go to black people and say, hey, man, help you out. Man, why don't you do your own shit? Why you always asking for people? I ain't asking for no handout. I am asking for a hand, and people are jumping in and helping. I want to thank Bob Johnson from BET, who jumped in, Ice Cube, who jumped in, Tashina Arnold, even Ali Sadiq dropped $1,000 on us, Yolanda Adam dropped money, Affleck, you know, and we doing everything to get this money. Like, I got 2 co-hosts, fabulous titties. So they gonna get all soapy on the weekend and for the whole weekend soaked up washing people's cars. All that money is going to this show. We got 4 little girls selling Girl Scout cookies. We doing whatever the fuck we need to do, but we gonna get this money. May 17th, we gonna.
Well, you can count on the Antonio Parkinson Project to support too. We support, man. We support. We support.
We gonna go and look. You know, a lot of people say that. Let me tell you. I can't tell you how many people have said that and now won't even answer the phone. I can't even tell you how many stars have said it and then call me, and then I call them and they don't even answer the phone. Or call me back. These people are friends my whole life. One star friend the other day, I said, brother, by the way, you know, think about this, whether you want to help or not. He lied twice and say, hey, man, I'm going to help you two times when I went out to do this. Right. And of course, he ain't show up. This time I say, bro, just remember, somebody just took care of you. Somebody helped you get your special. What you mean by that?
Right.
My friends don't come at me like that. Come at you? Like what? I'm trying to remind you that someone helped you. Maybe you want to pass on and help somebody else. I don't know who your friends are, how they talk to you, but apparently I'm not one. Right. Because I didn't see it. You're offended. But some of the people, they act like they mad. Just so they don't have to don't. I pissed them off. Now, I was going to. If you was going to, you would have.
But that goes back to what we were talking about. 5 reasons, black people mess up black business. And that's support.
One is we breed distrust amongst each other.
Come on, it's already been bred.
Because we don't. Well, it's already been bred, but a lot of us have broken that.
Yes, sir.
We broke it at the people that I hang with. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing late.
Right.
I don't do that shit.
Right.
You tell me to be somewhere, I'm 5 minutes before that.
Yes, sir.
If you show up on time, you late. Yeah. If you late, you might as well not come.
Yeah.
And the motherfuckers are beating us because they get there on time.
Come on, man.
They have a piece of video that I run on my morning show. Oh, I didn't even mention my morning show.
Yeah, you didn't mention the morning show.
We have the Michael Colyar morning show. Everybody, please subscribe. Michael Colyar morning show on YouTube. I've only done 796 shows, so I understand if y'all haven't heard about it.
And we'll have the link in the description.
797.
The link will be in the description.
Matter of fact, today was 797. Today was 797 on a morning show. I play different pieces of tape that move me or teach me or heal me or tickle me. And so they had this one piece called "This Is Why We Lose," and they got this little black kid, and he's not tall as this table, so I would say 7. 86. He's got a microphone hanging from the air, so these adults working with him. Right. But all you see is the kid, and you hear the music like, fuck that bitch, I really fuck that bitch, I really fuck that bitch. That's all he's saying. On and on for like 20 seconds. And then the video moves over to a little Asian kid who has a very complicated hand puzzle that's like an abacus, like a counting device.
Right.
And within the same amount of time, he solved that problem. And it says, this is why we lose. Because we teaching our kids sing about pussy and grab your dick and shit, and you gonna make money because everything's about money.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
I just had Charleston White.
Charleston White.
I think one of the reasons he's mad because he kept calling motherfucking Carlton. But Charleston White was on my morning show. He knows it's a family show. You can't cuss on that show.
Right.
He come on the show. He, melted down, called us motherfuckers, told the girl in there, suck his dick and fuck all y'all. And I remember when he first started on his quest, and he had bow ties and nice suits. But he has come to the conclusion that what the people want is a cuss motherfucker out, fuck you, bitch, and that whole thing. So he's gonna move into the same filth that enjoys that so he can win, but he's not winning because what he's making people look at is you're a fucking fool that is actually contradicting yourself. You're talking about how bad black people are treating black people, and you're gonna stand here and cuss a woman out, tell her to suck your dick, and any woman ain't laying down with me can't say shit to me? What?
Wow.
So what is your platform? Right. I don't know what your platform is, and what really smashed him is my co-host asked, so what is your legacy? He went off. What is his legacy? He went around the country cussing motherfuckers out to try to make black people act right?
Yeah.
The fuck is his legacy? Your guess is good as mine.
But you know, that's what happens in the classroom. When kids are embarrassed because they can't read, they lash out. Right?
Exactly.
He is smart. That brother is smart. Too smart to be doing what he's doing. Well, educated. I'm gonna say educated.
Maybe educated.
I said that wrong way. He's an educated
because a lot of
person
people have
doing
education. They stupid as fuck.
There's a lot of educated fools out there.
They don't have
no
common sense. And a lot of people got common sense and they think they're smarter than they are because they know a couple of big words to add to their common sense-ness, But
is there any truth in what he's saying, what Charleston White is saying?
I don't know. It's like Charleston White is saying a lot of things. So some of the things he say, I certainly stand by. I like that he said, if I see a crime committed in my community, I'm going to tell on your ass. I ain't going to not snitch. I'm going to point you out and say that motherfucker did.
Right.
I ain't mad at that. I like that. I like anything he says about how we are turning against each other, how we're not helping each other. So I like that. What I don't like is the method. I love the message, but the delivery of it. It's so fucked up you can't hear it. It's like the fool on the corner with the big sign. Jesus loves you. You going to hell if you don't accept Jesus. Well, I am choosing hell over an eternity in heaven with an ignorant motherfucker like you. You be in heaven, walk around the clouds with a big ass sign. Prayer is real. Sit your bitch ass down. So am I going to learn from that guy screaming at me on the corner? No. He's going to turn me off from it. I'm going to say, if that's who Christians are, I don't want to be none of that shit. There's some brothers out there, very powerful. They're Islamic, Israeli, Islamic. They're not Islamic. What are
the Israelites.
The Israelites. They powerful, all black outfits, but they frighten me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're probably saying the right things, but they frighten me. So what I'm saying is you could have a wonderful message, but if your form of delivery is not correct, then the receiver will never hear it.
Yeah.
The receiver will shut down. And so all you doing is blah, 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 because we can't hear you for all the bullshit. That's what Charles
That's the same thing. It's funny you say that because the same thing me and our guy Marlo was having a conversation this morning in the barbershop about these young cats that have been expelled from the Tennessee legislature. You know, Justin Jones
like
and
three guys?
Justin Pearson, well, 2 guys and a woman.
Okay.
But you know, they're not these white folks, these Republicans have closed their ears to anything you got to say because of how you're coming at them. Right. And you know, and I understand activism. I started out as an activist, but also
and you have to double it up with Republicans. Because the Republicans are already shutting you down already because you're black.
Right.
Already because you're something that's not of Trump-esque.
Right.
And Trump's little bitch ass is Satan. You know, this motherfucker Satan. Yeah. He's the turd that Hitler shit. And so he is trying to keep that energy alive, that Hitler, I am a leader, we don't need terms, I'm going to be in here for life, I'm going to follow that asshole in Russia. That's where he's coming from. But these white folks are so happy for the great white hope to come along that they're going along with his bullshit, even though they know that it's dangerous. And if he gets back in office, your kid's going to war. Yeah. Your kids are going to be in this war because war is going down right away.
And what's crazy about it is Putin just playing it like a fiddle. Putin's smart as hell, man. People don't realize it's crafty. But Michael Colyar
okay, y'all gotta go.
Building.
This has been a real pleasure. Let me say this. If you're at all interested in helping us do the show on Venice Beach, please do. We have 14 days left on our crowdfunder, which is called Indiegogo. That's INDIE. And then Go. Indiegogo. But when you go, you have to go to the right name. Michael Colyar 3.0.
Okay.
Colyar, Michael Colyar 3.0, because we did this our third one. We did a gramathon, which is like a telethon. Except I did motherfucker on Instagram.
Right.
And I did 3 of those. Where's money like that? We got 4 little girls gonna be selling Girl Scout cookies. We doing whatever we need to do. Y'all better quit playing. We gonna get it in.
And we're gonna have the link in the description. So on the video description, we're gonna have all of Michael Colyar's links so you can help Michael Colyar.
Get everything. Yeah. And the book is fantastic. Little Bobby White, the story of a kid who always wins because he always chooses to do the right thing. And if you're anywhere around fabulous Memphis, Tennessee,
come on.
You need to come on down to Chuckles. We got 5 big shows left. 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow, 1 Sunday. I'm gonna be so funny. I wish I was in the audience watching me.
Show is real good. The MC, the host, everybody, the host, everybody is funny from the start to the beginning.
Really
everybody.
Funny. And we held back because there wasn't a crowd last night. Tonight's going to be bananas. Y'all were wonderful. And that y'all got the jokes and y'all laughed out loud. Awesome. That was really good.
We got to send a shout out to Katie too, man.
Katie is the bomb. Katie funny AF. But Katie is also my co-host on the morning show, her and Straya Black. And what they have in common, they both hood girls. Right. They're smart as shit. Yes, they're passionate. They're sexy. They're curvaceous. My wife has sanctioned the both of them. Right. So we're okay. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because if my baby ain't happy, I ain't happy.
Michael Colyar in the building.
Thank you. God bless y'all. Let me tell you how to family.
It's Tammy Sawyer. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Powered by Black Market Strategies.